Yo, what's up YouTube, Potato here, and today we're going to be breaking down a Verdansk solos win. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Alright, let's get it. Low-key, I'm feeling that recon. I don't know how many people are going here. I assume there's going to be a lot of people at Quarry, though, just because of how hot it is on the drop, or early it is, I guess. Actually, yo, this is actually like a fight happening in the sky. Yo, wait, that guy just died. I've never actually seen someone die in the sky before. I've gotten many people one shot, and I've seen many people go one shot out of the sky, but I've never killed someone out of the sky before. This guy might actually beat me to the contract. This guy's an SMG and I don't, but I'm better. Alright, give me that recon. Where'd it pull? It pulled further back there. I'm not gonna lie, what this guy could have done better is probably played this head glitch. If you want some advice, I would always try to chalic at a head glitch or a place where you cannot be fully seen. Because like you saw how I shot him right here with the pistol, he could only see like my elbow and my right toe. So he realistically just wasn't gonna win that, even though I did have a pistol. He just wasn't going to win that. Anyways, I'm going to start working my way over to the recon. I don't think anyone right here. I'm pretty confident no one right here. So I'm not going to be too overly precautious. I'm still going to check my corners though. Alright, UAV. I will most likely save the UAV because normally in early game I go for 12k so I can get a loadout and a UAV. But if I find a UAV on ground loot, then I only need 6k and I can get my mid-game started quicker, which is basically just going for bounties and playing for kills. I see a fight happening over there, so I won't go for that. Wait. Hold up. Alright. One, I don't know how the snapshot didn't hit you. But yeah, that was just audio, I'm not gonna lie. That was audio. He should have recognized the flare quicker and shot me. If I wasn't yapping there, if I wasn't yapping there, I would have played that differently. I probably would have played it like better too, to be honest. I would have heard him quicker. But this guy should have I should have been dead there. He should have heard the flare and immediately just looked out this window, and I would have been a dead man. But he was too busy looting. I do not know how that snapshot didn't hit him though. That snapshot was right on him. I'm gonna finish the recon though. I know there's people over there, so I'm just gonna go up here to the hill. Trophy. I'm gonna pocket the trophy for the car. Because I do want a car. I always like using cars to get around the map. There's like no bounties near me, which does suck, but yeah, it's just how it is. I like using my UAVs for bounties so I can get my money back. Because normally you're not going to get your money back for just killing like one person. Maybe two if you're lucky, but normally you're only going to get like 1 to 2k per kill. Give me that 800. Alright, I have 10k now. I'm far past a lot of money. I might buy a self-revive, or I might buy another UAV and instant pop this one. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Wait, I think I hear sliding. I do. Alright. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Audio is such a big thing in this game. If you have like... Oh, by the way, I am not using Artis or Hold up. I will show proof for that in a minute. I use just in-game audio if I can find cover to do so. There we go. I just use Wavelink. I do not use what's it called? I don't use Artis War. So my audio is the same as yours or any console player. So yeah, I don't really have any audio advantage. But audio is very, very important, and you definitely do not need Artis War to be able to use it properly. In MW3 you definitely did though, because in MW3 it was like absolutely chalked, but now in Verdansk, it is not nearly as bad. Yeah, there's no good cars around me, so I'm probably just going to go for this heartbeat sensor. I assume the people over there are either at the buy getting their... Ooh, target spotted. Come on, I want him to come up to me. Okay, he's driving away. It does suck that I don't get aim assist on cars. I mean, he would have gotten away either way, but possibly a better chance. Alright. So there's literally no contracts that are going to spawn in until 3 minutes. And because my nearest contract is literally halfway across the map, I'm just going to pop a UAV for this kill right here. Because even though I'm realistically not going to get my money back, I mean, it's better than the nothing that I'm going to get for just doing nothing. You know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, no, so he did move down there. There's also a guy over there at the buy station. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chow the guy on my 1 ping first. Then I'm going to work my way over to the guy at the buy station. I assume the guy at the buy station either just got his loadout or is working on it. Either way, he will have a loadout by the time that I get there. So I'm going to have to play it different. Where'd this guy go? Did this guy go to the back of the building? Oh, this guy's ratting. Okay, so we did. I couldn't tell if he was staying up on the second floor. Because something that is bad with the audio is the up and down of the audio. Wait. I do not know how that guy, what's it called, got beneath me. I honestly have no clue. He had to have, like, hopped out of a window, but I did not hear him for anything. That was, I don't know how he got that there. But this is a piece of advice how I won that fight right there. I just shattered his camera. If you don't get first shot and you're stuck in a fight like I was right there, I thought he was shooting me from, like, over there, wallbanging or something. Otherwise, I probably would have slid up if I knew he was right there, tried to regain. But if you don't get first shot and you're stuck in a fight, then you just have to slide down and try to break his camera. Anyways, now I'm going to work my way over to the guy at the buy station over here. He should have his loadout by now. I actually didn't get loadout money. Like I said, I got about 1.8k from that kill right there, so it wasn't worth my UAV. I assume this guy probably won't be either, which is why I'm not going to buy one, but I want to at least kill him. I'm going to try to bait him with some shots. Heartbeat. I don't see him on heartbeat. He could be running ghost, though, so you never know. I'm just going to pre-aim common angles, check my corners, make sure he isn't ratting anywhere. I have no clue this guy is heartbeat. He couldn't have gone too far. Okay, recon John. There's definitely at least a guy at quarry. I'm pretty sure I saw a guy, like, down there at that building. Alright, that right there, I heard him break the door, so I just kind of, like, immediately got on guard. I don't know how he even knew I was there, to be honest, but I immediately grabbed the heartbeat sensor to try to get information on him. When I realized he was chowing, I went behind this head glitch to give myself some kind of cover. In every single fight, no matter, like, where you are, you always want to have cover. There's so many people that, like, for example, if you're chowing with a car, they just, like, find a guy in a field and then jump out of the car in the middle of the field. You're putting yourself in a 50-50 gunfight. If you're going to chow out of a car, I would use the car as cover, like, go to the passenger and get behind it. But, yeah, just try to always have cover. Someone just popped a UAV. I assume it's at one of the buy stations. And now I'm going to use my recon drone. And I'm going to check where people are. He did kind of catch me in an awkward spot there, though, with my recon drone. But where is... But yeah, no, he just full shot that. He probably should have shouldered the corner to see where I was first. If I were to give him any, like, advice for him, I would have shouldered the corner instead of full shotting it immediately. Because there's a chance that your centering is off, along with the fact that I can see your full body. And there's a good chance you cannot see all of mine. I have no clue where the guy that got a UAV is. He's not at this buy station, at least. I guess he could be all the way back there, but... you can't switch to thermal anymore, so... Yeah, I don't really see him anywhere, yeah. Alright. That's all good. I'll just grab the munitions box then. I'm going to pick up the heartbeat. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to pick up the heartbeat, and then we're going to go down to the... I'm probably just going to keep looting, to be honest. A supply run contract spawned right there, even though it's not, what's it called? A bounty, which is what I want. I would love a bounty. I'm probably just going to end up going for that bounty. It sucks that there's literally no bounty contracts around me. Because they got my loadout somewhat quick in this game, so if there was a lot of bounty contracts around me, this would have been a way different game, to be honest. I'd probably have way more kills. I would say, like, probably 7, but that's just unfortunate contract spawns. I'm going to go for the supply run right here. I'm going to hope that it pulls at, like, that buy station, Someone... Nope. Alright, that is another example of me rambling, almost getting me killed. They nerfed thermites, so if they get thrown at a car, they have to be way closer to you to be able to, like, do good damage. So, anyways, I'm going to have to play this I'm kind of just stuck on this railing. No way this guy wins that. Alright, well, at least that gives me a chance to explain how to play a gulag. We are currently in, like, somewhat late game. I should be able to drop back on Cordy by the time my gulag's over. But, we're going to be fighting Rusty Nails XX. What in the Xbox 360 username? I don't even control it, you see. Alright, how I like playing gulags, I just run up to the wall in the middle and listen for any audio cues. Then whenever I try to hear them on, I chow, pre-fire, and I win almost every time. That is a very overpowered strategy. Part of me is tempted to go try and rechow this guy. It's just unfortunate. He caught me at such a weird timing with my, with me talking. I would have heard him. But I probably could have played that better myself. Like, for example, when I managed to make it on the top of this, I probably should have hopped on the very top and tried to watch over and holding, like, a head glitch sort of right there, maybe. I don't know, it just kind of sucks. That's a really awkward fight. I'm getting PA'd from right beneath me. He was, like, right there. Like, right through that wall. Also, by the way, this is another tip a lot of people don't know. You can see whenever someone PAs you on your minimap. Like, it will tell you their location, just like it would if they shot an unsuppressed weapon or if you had UAV ping on them. So, be sure to look at your minimap more. That is honestly, like, the biggest, like, all-in-one tip that I could give. No matter what, there's, like, always just look at your minimap. Well, not no matter what. Actually, let me rephrase that. Always look at your minimap if you know that you're in a safe spot. If you know that you're safe and you can... and you have like a second to look away from your screen, like right now, I can look at my screen and I can see that there's a guy somewhere above me in this corner of the building. I mean, he's not right there, there's no window, but... I assume he's on the roof. Where'd this guy go? Also, another tip I could give is be sure to use everything that you have at your hands. Like, I'm using my heartbeat sensor a lot. A lot of people just don't even think about heartbeat sensors or throwables or anything like that. Always try to use everything that you have at hand. He's right beneath me. I hear him. Wait, is he above me? No, he can't be. Yeah, he's just right in front of me right here. Alright, that was a bit of bad aim from me right there. And sometimes you do just have to play it slow. Like, I knew that I had worse guns, so this guy wasn't going to win the chow. I wouldn't know where he is, and there's only one way I could come down. So he wins that every time if I chow. But what I did, I waited for me just to get a shot on him. I got him weak. He started plating up, and I just caught him while I caught him with his pants down. Is what happened there. Anyways, I'm going to try to go for the loadout over here. Try to get a little regain cooking. Because that was the guy that was over here, so I'm going to just assume over here is safe. It is a bit of a risk, but it's worth. There's a guy in a heli. I'm going to try to... Normally, I don't like shooting out in the open, so I'm just not going to do that there. I was thinking about it for a second. It was very tempting to shoot this heli. Now that I'm in cover, I will try to bait him to fight me, but... Try not shooting in the open. There's, like, so many people that, like... Well, I get so many kills doing this, at least. They just, like, start shooting at a random guy, like, in the sky or something, like, right in the middle of a street. Always try to have some piece of cover if you're shooting. Because if you're shooting, especially with an unsuppressed weapon, everyone knows where you are. Because they can see you on your minimap, or they can just hear you if it's a suppressed gun. So, always be sure to have cover. Anyways. I'm going to go try to buy a UAV really quick. And... I'm going to try to grab, I don't know, like a Polaris. Actually, hold on. I'm going to go grab that big game bounty. Here's some stuff about big game bounties. Big game bounties, a lot of people actually don't know this, but every contract has like a contract passive, sort of. You just get it for free without any extra cost with completing, like, the contract. Like, obviously they give you money, but they also will give you something else, like, on the side. And a big game bounty gives you an advanced UAV. It doesn't last as long as a normal advanced UAV would, but it still gives you an advanced UAV. A bounty gives you 1 quick UAV ping. Obviously, recon gives you zone information. Scavengers give you a guaranteed satchel, but every single contract in the game has a contract passive, so. And you can actually see what that contract passive is by looking on, like, the left side of your screen where the contracts are. You can see advanced UAV right next to the money. Alright, I'm gonna try to. There's a lot of cars right there. I'm gonna. He's playing. Oh, that was that heli kid. That was the heli kid. He took the roof of Maine, is my guess. I am kind of in an awkward spot right now, crossing open in the field, but I'm very confident that no one is over here in these buildings, so I should be all good. There might be a guy in that building, to be honest. Yeah, there very well might be a guy in this building, but. Okay, this car is 1 bullet. I am not going to use this thing. Surprised it didn't break hitting that tree. I'm not. Yeah, there was a guy in this building. Alright. I was kind of playing cover for it because that was realistically the only building that someone was at. So I just played cover. Like, even while I was rotating on the hill, I would try to, like, I sort of used the hill as cover, trees and whatnot. Because that was realistically the only spot that someone was at. Anyways, over to this fight. There's a guy on my top main. There's also a guy, like, right in front of me. Through this while he was shooting at me previously. He is ghosted, which is going to be very annoying. The guy that is ghosted and shooting at me is my bounty, which does suck. I think the guy on top main just got him weak. But yeah, now I'm in a bit of an awkward spot. There's another guy pushing up. I'm going to get ready to thermite his car. Can I hit that? No, I cannot. Okay, he's actually going to challenge my building here. Just going to pre-aim for first shots. Yeah. I didn't, normally I probably, actually I don't know if I would have shot it there either way because I was weak. But normally, my brain just died. Yeah, I didn't run out there because I knew he was going to get hit by the team that was on the other building. Always try to, like, have an idea of where everyone is and move to places accordingly. Anyways, there's another guy pushing us from this hill. It appears I am in a very sticky situation right now. There's a lot of people challenging me. I think he's backing off, actually. Or he could be trying to get a better angle. Normally, I would try to reposition here, but I'm pretty sure there's a guy over in this area, so that building isn't safe. I know for sure there's a guy on top main. He's currently shooting at someone on the left side of his building. Oh, wait, something I actually didn't notice. I think I was talking when this happened, so I didn't notice it. But my bounty either got poached or it expired. I don't think it expired because it was not that long ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get a UAV. Oh, wait, I need a little bit more money. I want to self-revive. Alright. Try to get that money. I'm going to self-revive really quick. I'm probably not going to pop the UAV to get this kill. Because this is another tip I could give, actually. Is only pop your UAVs when you know you're going to be able to get, like, value out of them. You're going to want to pop them whenever you're, like trying to do a bounty, for example. Like, a bounty is going to give you 5k, but a normal kill will not. So always try to do them for contracts, rotations. Make sure you get your value out of them. Don't just pop them the second you get at a buy station and chow some random kids. You're going to want to be sure to try to get value out of them. Especially in solos, because in solos, you're not going to be able to get like, money for the kills. Like, in trios or quads, it kind of makes sense, because realistically, out of all the people, you're going to get 6k, and, like, trios or quads, maybe duos. Realistically, you're going to get your 6k back, but there still is a chance. So always try to use them for contracts, valuable. Definitely do not use them for a kill in solos and higher team game mode. It's not bad. I hear a guy on my steps here, though, so I pre-aim that. He gets first shot, so I go back to a head glitch. Make sure that I'm always in cover. I'm going to pre-aim him. For some reason, he didn't chow off that. I don't think he knew that he had the health advantage there. But yeah, I just heard him hop out, so I'm just going to pre-aim back. This guy's literally a bullet. I don't know how he didn't die, to be honest. If I reacted to that a little bit quicker, he probably would be, but I'm just going to keep watching over that. And Normally, I don't like playing these railings because it exposes you a lot, so I'm probably not gonna get on the railing. But this guy that I killed did do the specialist challenge. I actually got hit with a big game bounty. For those of you that don't know, a big game bounty hits the person who has the most kills in the lobby, which is why that it can put a bounty on a guy right next to you or a guy across the map, unlike a bounty where it just goes for like the most, not the most convenient kill, kind of like a middle of the way kill, like not one that's super close on you, but not one that's too far either, you know what I mean? When big game bounties, they'll just always go for whoever has the most kills in the lobby, unless you're the one with the most kills in the lobby. But I'm gonna assume because the guy that, because he picked up a big game bounty, he is probably a better player, so I'm gonna play a bit carefully here. Enemy nearby, bro. This is okay. He died, so we're good. I actually got some money off that too. I might pop my UAV here because this is gonna. I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to buy another one. Is my biggest problem. There we go. A heartbeat sensor. I just want some information on where this kid is. So 43 meters. So like, so he's in the Burger Town. Wait, what? There's got to be a guy like lower in my building. That's got to be what it is. I don't want to go lower in my building because I don't want to just get a free. I don't want to give him a free kill. So I'm just going to play my height here. That is also another piece of advice I could give. Don't hop off your height. There's so many people that just get too over aggressive in endgame and then they just hop off their height or their positioning. Always play your high ground. Always try to get high ground. High ground should be what you strive for, especially in endgame. Alright, top 7 situation. There's kids. I think there's a guy in the Burger Town. Enemy nearby. Bro, I'm very tempted to pop this UAV. Why didn't it let me? Okay, oh, 50 meters out this way. That can't be the guy that I have enemy nearby ping on, though. The guy in Burger Town's ghosted, but the thing is he keeps on standing still, and ghost doesn't work when you're standing still. You have to constantly be moving, otherwise it doesn't work. By the way.
86 left.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pick the guy over here. That was, I know that there's a guy over here just simply because of minimap awareness. Minimap awareness is such a big thing in this game. Always be looking at your minimap if you know you're safe. Like, I know that I'm going to hear if someone challenges me, and I don't really have to be looking at my screen the entire time, so I'm going to be looking at my minimap a lot, just for fights and free picks that I can get. No one on my heartbeat still. This is, like, really... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yo, someone peeked the door. Bro. There's a kid right beneath me. Wait, I don't know. I didn't even see that kid. Okay, I'm just gonna shut the door. I'm not gonna be too worried about him. Come on, bro, shot me. Oh, I have voice chat off. I can't hear him. He's getting ready to throw something at me. No, wait, I'm stuck with a therm. No, I might die to the thermite. I have a self-revive, so it's fine, but... Oh, never mind, never mind. Thermites don't one-shot. For some reason, thermites are like really 50-50. Sometimes they one-shot me, sometimes they don't. I don't know why, but... Oh, wait, I have bomb squad, so specialists saved me there. Okay. But, yeah, that is just centering. You see how I shouldered the corner first to see where he is, then immediately swung after, pre-firing right where his head was. That is the only reason I got that kill there. Instead of just full challenging down and sending him, because a lot of people probably would have sent him way earlier. But if you just got to play your height and always have information on the fight you're taking. Okay, I'm just going to hope I get zone pull here. If I don't, it's all good. I'm still in a pretty good spot because I should be able to hop on any of the roofs. I got a perfect zone pull, actually. This is just very good. This is a little bit of luck, I'm not going to lie. There's a guy like... This guy right... No, I just couldn't turn around quick enough. When you're looking down, it makes like you're shooting really weird if you're looking like straight down. Yeah, that's why I don't like going on those ledges. It's very easy just to get like beamed. Oh, he went in my building. I'm not gonna burn my mask for it. Okay, now there we go. Wait, oh no, my game lagged. That sucks. Alright, that's fine. Can still watch over. This guy should be a free kill, to be honest. Yeah, you're pressured to rotate. I'm not. That's just kind of tragic for you, to be honest. There might be a guy running up these steps. I just have to kind of acknowledge that. Because I saw him run down on my low. I'm going to keep on looking down, though. Because I know there's a guy over here, too. I heard him break a door. I think that he just came in the front. Yep, you can see 2 people on my heartbeat sensor. That means both of them are on my floor. It says one of them is only 5 meters away, or at least it did earlier. But that doesn't mean that they're 5 meters away exactly. What that means is that they are, what's it called? 5 meters, like, horizontally. It doesn't count the vertically. It doesn't count up and down. So that means he could be like 5 meters over here, but he's like, if he's 100 meters straight down, it would still say 5 meters. You know what I mean? I'm going to just wait here with my mask and wait for them to cross. Yeah, I heard him break the door. I just preempted that. That was honestly a pretty simple kill. All right, I'm just going to wait right here. He has to run out realistically before I do, unless he has a mask. Wait, he already rotated? I don't know when he rotated. Alright, I just heard this guy's footsteps. That guy could have killed me there, to be honest. He should have looked up. I think he just ran out down low. He waited for his mask to deplete like I did. I think he, like, just ran out, but... yeah, there you go, chat. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and subscribe. We go live every day, 5 to 9. This entire video was actually streamed live. So, if you're interested in seeing that, be sure to go follow me on Twitch. I do stream on YouTube as well. But, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and here's the builds. Alright, now for the loads that I was using in the video, I was using the LC10. I actually do use a glitched perk package. It was an old glitch. You cannot do it anymore, but I use Ghost, Quick Fix, and Tempered. If I didn't have the glitched perk package, though, I would run, Scavenger. I would run Scavenger, because a lot of people actually don't know this as well. But Scavenger gives you 1.5k every single time you get a kill if you can loot, like, the Scavenger box on their body. So Scavenger is a really good perk if you're an aggressive player. If you're a slower player, I would probably go for Survivor and maybe Veteran, just to be able to be immune to, obviously, like, flashes and stuff. Quick Fix is also a good one for an aggressive player, but if you're a more slow style player, you can either go Bomb Squad or Cold Blooded here. Perk 3, Tempered, once again, for an aggressive play style, but Ghost is also a very, very good option for slower play style for the perks. And I was using the Growl as my AR. Here's the build. Alright, and I'll see you tomorrow.